This segment of Naperville Sports Weekly is brought to you by BMO Harris Bank.
We are here at Benet Academy with senior Connor Mote on a beautiful afternoon. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So, last season, disappointing exit at the end of the year in the regional final. How long did it take you to get over that one? And did you have a kind of a different preparation mindset going into the next season, or was it the same way you always kind of prepared?
Getting over the game was hard, that night. But, we look back at it the next few days, and we had a great run. We had great memories were made that season. And so taking that forward to this season, I think we have a better chance now. We're going to pick it up with new players, like Franklin and Ben have progressed over the last year, and they're going to help our team hopefully get farther through. That's pretty much.
So rumor has it that you're the class clown of the team. How do you know you're doing that, or is it just kind of your personality? Do you kind of keep the team loose like that?
It's kind of my personality. I don't like being super serious during practice, but I feel like playing around, during practice, making people laugh it's a better way. Puts them up after a long school day, but once we go to the games, completely serious. Yeah,
lock in there. Any weird pregame rituals that you have? Anything you do before each game? And something you wear every game? Something you eat?
Something I eat before every game is chocolate. You wouldn't think that.
Any chocolate?
Any chocolate, yeah. And then before a game, I usually have a handshake with Bennett Curtis and Charlie Kane, both the center backs on our team. And then I do one jump up, and then I'm ready to go, yeah.
What do you think the biggest difference from this year's team to last year's or previous years that you've been here?
The past 2 years we've had great players such as Kyle Carnegie, Jacob, Gruber, who both went to D1 schools. This year we're more of a well-rounded team where everyone can play, but there is no outstanding player. So I feel like we move the ball better instead of going directly to one player.
Okay. So this year you guys have one loss coming at against Fremd early in the year in the Best of the West tournament. Did you have a different mindset, or have you noticed a different mindset in the team after that loss? Because you guys have clearly responded really well since that loss.
Yeah, that first loss against Fremd, I don't think we were used to playing together. We were always a team that played to one player mostly, and he would get the job done. So I feel like we had to get together, and then the practice after that loss was beneficial because we bonded as a team after that. We had some team exercises that coach brought in a certain guy, he came and helped us, and it really brought the team together, and I think that's what made the difference.
What type of stuff did he have you guys do?
He just had us doing team bonding stuff, races and stuff like that, and around that area.
Nothing. I heard we have one earlier in the year. We had the Mattia Valley cross country girls team did a blanket making party. Nothing like that.
No, we didn't do anything like that. No.
So now you come in. You had a crazy game last week against Neuqua Valley, a 3-3 tie. Mm-hmm. You guys had a 2-goal lead at one point in the game. What was the mood like in the locker room after that one? Because you didn't lose, you didn't win, obviously, but did you take positives out of it, negatives? How was that one?
I guess you could take a positive out of it by the fact that we tied a really good team, but the fact that we let up 2 goals is a huge negative. I felt like we dominated most of that game until the last 5 minutes, which is sort of a problem we have lately in this team, is that we don't finish all 80 minutes. We finish the 70 minutes, and then the last 10 minutes we falter in that area.
So is there anything you guys are doing to work on to finish games stronger, maybe conditioning more, anything like that?
I just think it's a mental aspect. I think we are all physically able to do that. I just think we have to keep our minds in it. And if we do that, I think we could beat any team.
In all sports, there's a different mental aspect of each sport. In basketball, free throws can be mental, golf, there's everything, there's a mental thing. What do you think the biggest mental thing is in soccer?
If you want to win.
Yeah,
pretty much it. If you just have the heart to win, no one can really stop you guys.
Do you have any individual goals that you set for yourself this year, along with maybe you set for the team?
This year, I just want to win state.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I want to do.
Nothing less.
I don't care about individual awards this year. Getting recruited by colleges last year was more of my my goals and stuff like that. But this year, I want to end my high school career winning a state final.
What is your favorite soccer memory? Can be watching, can be playing at a game you were at, maybe anything soccer related.
Probably playing last year, the game we lost in that state, I don't know, playoff game, I guess you'd call it. I've been playing with Jacob Gruber for, like, I'd say 10 to 12 years, something like that. And playing that last game with him was very emotional because we had that bond we made and we were best friends, and now he's off at college. But I get to see him play. But playing with him mostly during high school was a good thing, yeah.
If you could have season tickets to one soccer team in the world.
Manchester United, no doubt.
Quick answer.
Yeah.
Have you always been a Man U fan?
Always watched him ever since I was young. Wayne Rooney's my favorite player. Yeah.
And is there anybody you try to model your game off of, or is it Wayne Rooney, or?
I have to say, nowadays, Paul Pogba. I don't have the athletic ability as Paul Pogba does, but the way he plays fast and quick, and he's not scared of anyone, is how I like to model my play after.
What was the first sport you ever played? Was it soccer?
It was soccer, but when I was little, I played everything. I did swimming, tennis, football, baseball, basketball. I enjoyed everything, but then once I slowly got older, it was more about basketball and soccer, and then eventually just soccer.
That's athletes like you. I mean, soccer, you got to be a great athlete to play soccer. How did you narrow it down to soccer?
I just enjoyed it. Me and my dad would always get up and watch the games, like the Barca Premier League games at 7 in the morning. I enjoyed watching them, and he got me in these early leagues. He went out with me all the time, and I just figured out that I liked soccer more than anything. And then progressively over the years, I excelled in soccer more than I did with any other sport.
Who's your biggest influence on your soccer playing career?
Probably my dad.
Dad?
Yeah.
How come?
I mean, just from a young age, he was the one who trained me. We'd always have a sports day. We'd go out and we'd play baseball, football, soccer, everything. And then, yeah, he would just get me involved. He was the one that made the decisions of what clubs I played for. He'd get me into like little leagues that no one's ever heard of, but they got me to play more. So I have to owe it all to him.
And plans after high school? Any college or any playing soccer at the next level in college?
I'm hoping so. Yeah. I think I'm gonna try to walk on to some schools, maybe Indiana or something like that. But
so you haven't committed anywhere yet? You're still looking around?
Looking, yeah.
Well, best of luck the rest of this season and your future soccer career, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for having me.